we are back in Orlando for Week 8. Can the Guardians win 2 in a row? They take on the Arlington Renegades, who look to break a 2-game losing streak. Quinton Dormady getting set to put the pads on for Orlando. He will start at quarterback. He will face off against Luis Perez, traded 2 weeks ago from Vegas. He gets the start for Arlington today. They find themselves in a 3rd and long. First drive of the ball game. Out of the shotgun, Perez steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike. Completes that to Brandon Arconado. 1st and 10, faking the handoff, rolling out to the right, throwing over the middle. And Caleb Van Der Esch.
See the naked right here, and you're seeing Van Der Esch come across on the deep over route. And Matt Elam, the former first-round draft choice, lays into him. That's a clean hit, lays into him, leads with the shoulder-to-shoulder contact.
Perez throwing left side, and he completes that to Tyler Vaughn's, a gain of 15.
Able to hold and force a field goal attempt.
So Taylor Russolino will come on, attempt a 23-yard field goal. Snap is clean, kick is good. Arlington is on the board first. Kevin Darrington, the man in the backfield, he gets the touch here, trying to bounce it left, now back middle. What a surge up front by this Arlington defense. Donald Payne there. Joe Powell is the deep man set to return. A low wobbly kick will take a Orlando bounce, and it goes off of Powell. Oh, disaster! Orlando has the turnover. Dedrick Thomas falls on top of it, and Orlando is at the doorstep.
Francois, let's go. Put your flap on, Francois, your flap.
See Joe Powell here, just a poor job, very nonchalant approach to securing that football, ends up muffing it.
He's made his last 4 field goals for Orlando. Make that 5 in a row for Jose Borregales, and we've got a tie ball game at 3 apiece. 2nd and 11, empty backfield. Dormady pressured, stepping up. He's going to try to run for it, and just tripped up. Ball is out. It is a live play. Devontae Busby with a scoop and score for Arlington.
It is a fumble. Got a great look.
And Arlington takes the lead.
Yep, great look. Low end zone shows me clearly a fumble.
It's their first quarter touchdown of the season. As you can see, the ball clearly coming out as Dormady went to the ground.
It looks like it slides down his armband.
Arlington will go for 2 from the 5-yard line. We don't kick field extra points here in the XFL. They're 2 for 6 on the season. The toss. Looking to throw, and incomplete. Good stuff. 1st and 10. Dormady pressured. That ball came out again. Who's got on top of it?
It seemed like they were focused and ready, but they're not playing like it here in the first quarter.
Luis Perez, all kinds of time, throwing, eating up that zone. Whoop! Stopping on a dime, Tyler Vaughn's. And this Arlington offense looks completely different with Luis Perez. A gain of 27. On 3rd and 9 for Arlington, Perez dumps it off underneath, and Vaughn's will be stopped short of the 1st down. Taylor Russolino will come on to try a 31-yard field goal. And no problem for Russolino. 2 for 2 today on field goals as Arlington has a 12-3 lead. 4 plays for a field goal, fumble return for a touchdown, and another fumble. What do they do here on 2nd and 10 on the money to Eli Rogers in the open field, brought down just shy of midfield.
Yeah, and Seattle's playing really, really good football right now.
1st and 10 for Arlington on the bootleg. Perez throws, he finds Brandon Arconado, and they have some familiarity.
Yep.
1st and 10, Perez hit as he throws, ball is out. They rule it a fumble. Who got on top of it?
Sarah, touch.
After no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They set up the screen. Oh, what a one-handed catch by Latimer. Showing you those hands. The big tight end reels it in. Sets up 3rd and 5. Dormady with time, finds Latimer again, spins off the first defender. Brought down at the 45, Devontae Busby with the tackle. as Cody Latimer now up over 500 receiving yards on the season, most in the XFL. Here's Dormady. Finds Eli Rogers. He immediately gets down after that first down. Rogers in motion, throwing the screen. That's the Jordan Thomas, making dudes miss. Jordan Thomas is one of the most athletic tight ends you will find. Dormady finds that left side, pushes, touchdown, Orlando! Dormady kept it himself, followed his blockers, and he's got 6.
Right down the line, you can see right there, and he brought the tight end, 87, Logan Carter, from the right side over to the left to seal that backside defensive end that wasn't blocked.
They're 5 of 11 on one-point tries this season. Dormady keeps it, makes a cut, trying to stretch, but he will not get there. On 1st and 10, faking the handoff, rolling out, finding the tight end Logan Carter. He is swung down, a good gain on 1st down. 2nd and 1, just as Luke said, but Arlington was ready. Darrington did not get to the marker.
There's that dragster they call.
Dormady trying to set up the screen. Now he finds Latimer the other way. Latimer makes the first guy miss, cuts back over the middle, and is just tripped up as he crosses the 45. Orlando 1st and 10 from their own 46. Dormady throwing, adjusting, making that catch as Logan Carter. Ball comes out at the end of that. That was Will Hill applying the hit, and another late penalty flag.
After the play, unsportsmanlike against number 5 defense. That's his 2nd. He is disqualified from the game.
That's his, yes. If you've got unsportsmanlike on 5, he's gone.
Copy that. Here we go. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 5. This is his 2nd unsportsmanlike penalty of the game. He is disqualified. 1st down, Orlando.
Well, look at Will Hill. He makes a clinic-level form tackle, exactly how you would teach it and coach it. Walk away.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10. They on the ground here with Davion Smith. Smith just running through arm tackles, keep moving those legs, picks up 13. 3rd and 10 coming up for Arlington. Empty backfield for Perez. Pressured, he'll step up, still scanning, throwing it deep. He's got a man open, completes it. Lawan Winningham. Finally brought down inside the 10. That's Luis Perez with his legs keeping the play alive.
11 offense.
We might have something dead ball. He was not beyond the line of scrimmage.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 11. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10. Okay, so Arlington 11, UNS accepted.
This is number 11's 1st unsportsmanlike penalty of the game.
Najim Hossein, he got beat, but then Winningham could not stay disciplined and then committed the unsportsmanlike penalty after the play.
This has become an alarming trend with this Arlington team.
2nd and 20. Here comes the blitz. They get rid of it. Over the middle. Big hit. Nate Becker. He lost the ball. Orlando has the fumble recovery.
Ooh. You're good with fumble. You're good with fumble.
Oh, no. Recovery by the defense. That's your spot where you blew the whistle. Okay.
That looked like a Madden play right there. I like that. 1st and 10 for Orlando. Dormady pressured, got to get rid of it, and he takes a big hit. Dormady looking to set up the screen. He's got something going with Latimer, and Latimer will have enough for a 1st down. Orlando, this one's going nowhere. Ryan Mueller just blew that one up for a loss of 8. Dedrick Thomas had no chance.
Ryan Mueller off the right side of your screen, really good discipline here. Comes upfield and then settles down. He thinks the quarterback's got it.
2 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 11. Perez, here comes the blitz, gets rid of it on time, completes it to Hall. And Hall is brought down after getting the first down inside the 10 by Marcus Murphy. Perez hands off to Smith, met at the goal line. He's in there, touchdown, Arlington.
See it right down the line here. Let's see the forward lean from Davion Smith. Lower in the shoulder. He does cross the plane.
So they go for one from the 2. Back to Smith, following his blockers, and he does not get in. 2nd and 20. Dormady, hit as he throws, it's picked off. Willie Taylor with the interception for Arlington, but did Orlando get it back? Yes, they did. Unbelievable play by Dedrick Thomas, unreal.
There's an interception by the defense.
He's in bounds and has
Later
it there.
fumbled by the offense, recovered. First down.
Yeah. He only needs one. Yeah.
Clock will start
I
on
mean,
the
I've got
ready.
both. You're all clear on that. You're
Give
all
me
clear
that.
on that.
Dedrick Thomas. Arlington has to get to the 42 on 3rd and 10. Perez has a man, incomplete. Arcanado just couldn't reel it in. Orlando has not bounced back after that win. They find themselves down by 9 here in this 4th. Dormady throwing, completing it. Eli Rogers across the 30, a gain of 9. At 8 p.m. on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Plus. Dormady across the middle. He's found another open receiver. That's Dan Williams. He'll be brought down in Arlington territory at the 40, a gain of 19. 1st and 10 from the Arlington 40. Dormady pressured. Gets away from the first. Eventually he'll be brought down. A loss of 1. That's Will Clark.
180. What's that?
Dormady pressured again, flushed out to his right, throwing on the run. What a throw to Eli Rogers into the red zone for Orlando. A gain of 22. 1st and 10 from the 19. Dormady scanning, eventually finds somebody open on the left side. That's Eli Rogers. Touchdown, Orlando.
Here. They're going to go for 1. I think they're going to trust their defense.
Wait a minute, are you serious?
Flank right.
Orlando down
right here.
3. They're going to go for 1.
David.
Fans are not liking this call. Handoff is to Martin, and he powers his way in there on 3rd and 1. Arlington hands it off. Where do they spot him? The far officials say short, and it's going to be 4th down. Perez, is he even going to snap it?
No. They're going to punt it.
Perez trying to get him off sides, did not get anybody to jump, and they'll take the delay of game penalty. Orlando down by 2 on 1st and 10. Pressured, backside, ball is out, and Arlington has the fumble. Ball game.
The last thing you can do is take a sack here, and to further worsen the situation, turn the football over. You have your team within yards of field goal range, and instead you're going to end up on the losing side of this ball game.
And then this week, Orlando has now been eliminated from playoff contention. Luis Perez, the addition for Arlington, and watch out now, because the Renegades look like a completely different ball club.